Hey y'all, what's up? It's Youniq Love, your favorite person, and I am Bizak. Forgive me in my absence, but I hope all of you guys are well. I can't tell you guys how extremely busy I am and how extremely busy I've been, and now my schedule has finally opened up to where I can get back to something I love. So forgive me, but everything is everything, man. I'm so blessed and so grateful and happy right now just to be in this position and to be able to get back to this. So forgive me, but I am back. And there has been so much going on in the world. There's so much to talk about. I'm going to try to get it up in this one segment and then get back to my weekly or a couple days a week segment. Definitely going to get back to it hardcore, full time. But man, first of all, congratulations to all the 2022 graduates, whether you're preschool, middle school, high school, college, everyone. Congratulations. I'm actually currently in school myself, going back for my master's, and that is where I have been because that is kicking my behind. I have been going hard. All my little extra time has been spent on homework, but I have 1 week left in this semester. So again, shout out to everyone that graduated because that is a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. So big ups to you. Shout out to you guys. Man, I could probably go back as far as Will Smith slapping the piss out of Chris Rock. I'm just curious though, and I wish I would have even started back that soon so I could have went live and we really could have talked about it, because it's like, this man really put a lot on the line for someone who, I won't say doesn't deserve it, because I understand why he did it, but I don't know if it was worth it. And that was just my thing. I don't know if it was worth it. Like, maybe pulling him aside, talking to him in the back, but I don't think that slap was worth it. Just given the history and the rapport as of late between Jada and Will, I just don't know if it was worth it. I understand why he did it, because of course, as the quote-unquote husband, the man in a relationship, you're supposed to protect your lady. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why he did it. That's not my beef with him. My beef is this: I don't know if it was worth doing, because what did it do? I don't think it make them closer, and I don't think that, he was definitely, treading water there, for a while, if still not, really suffering the consequences for that. But that's what happens when you make, bad mistakes or bad decisions. You have to live and deal with the consequences. So, hopefully they work that out and things get better. But ultimately, it seems like in their case, it sounds cheaper to keep her. And that's the only reason, because, where's the love? Where's the romance? Where's the intimacy? Where's the respect? I haven't seen any. So, I hope they get it together soon, because it's like, y'all kids is grown. So what else do y'all need to do? That's still going to be the dad. She's still going to be the mom. So, y'all need to go ahead and work this out so everyone can move along and find some closure, healing, and peace. So, next, right now, is the NBA Finals. And I must say, the Boston Celtics have shocked me to no end. These young guys are a great group to just watch. I love seeing them compete, even though I'm rooting for Golden State. Yes, my crew is together. Steph, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, those guys, they're veterans. This is not their first rodeo. So that's why I'm expecting them, to come out on top. But I'm telling you now, Boston is giving them a run for their money, and it's very exciting to watch. It's very entertaining, and I don't know. The other night, Golden State came in and took one, at home. So this next game is going to be live because, what's what? Tied 2-2, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But either way, it's going to be a good game. So I'm curious to know who's going to come out on top going into this game, which might come on tonight. I guess we're going to see. Next, man, I don't know what is wrong with people, but my heart and prayers go out to everyone that has been affected by the terrible, terrible tragedies that have been happening left and right. I mean, from the West Coast to the East Coast to the South, like, what is going on? If we didn't need strong prayers of protection, strong prayers of, really touching people that are mentally ill or really going through things, I pray that they reach out to someone that can help them. And the people that are around them, step up. Check on your friends. Check on them. You never know what someone is going through. And, that's what being a friend is about. Even if you have not talked or hung out with your friend a week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, pick up the phone, call, text, check in with your friends. That's what I'm going to say, because I feel like some of these could have definitely been avoided, especially that guy that went crazy in Uvalde. He was a senior in high school, and he was mad that he wasn't graduating. I wish someone would have grabbed him, a guidance counselor, a career advisor, hey, let's work something out. Let's see what we can do. Summer school, finish a class, get the credit that you need, so that stuff like that doesn't ever happen again. And my heart and my prayers go out to those families that have been truly affected and severely affected. I mean, of course, this changes the game, and I know those people will never be the same again. But how can we move on, and how can we prevent things like this from happening in the future? And that is, be a friend. Check in on your friends. Be kind to people, because you just never know what's going on. And then take your mental health serious. We have learned that COVID has given mental health workers a job and has kept them in place. But COVID, over the last 2.5 years has shown us that even the strongest minded person may need counseling, may need therapy. And guess what? That's okay. We are all human. We all have a time where we might not have it together. We all experience times where we don't know what's going to happen, a fear of the unknown. And guess what? It's okay to want to talk about it to a third-party person who doesn't know you, but can offer tips, advice, coping skills to help you get through those negative emotions and those negative feelings. Because, misery loves company. And if you allow yourself to go far enough and deep enough, you can find yourself in a place that you do not want to be in, or a place that you don't know how to get out of. But there is help. There is hope. But you got to do the first part and not be in denial. You got to do the first part of reaching out, telling somebody, talk to somebody. Sometimes as people, I'm not saying black, white, purple, nothing. Sometimes as people, man, woman, we let our ego and our pride get in the way. Nah, that's not me. Nah, I don't got no problem. But you're snapping at people, you're irritable, you're drinking heavy or other substance abuse. Hey, your business is your business. But if it's being fueled by something deeply rooted inside of you, you need to get that together. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with reaching out and getting the help that you need. Self-care, self-love is truly important. You gotta take a moment from your busy life, from life and focus on you. Because if you don't have yourself together for you, how can you be there for anybody else? How can you be together for other people? And even if that's the reason why you quote unquote are keeping it together because of the next person, that's even a more reason why you need to take a step back and get you right for you. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's what I was always told growing up. And I truly believe that. So, take a moment and be honest with yourself. If you need to talk to somebody, if you need help, reach out. It's there. And they're setting it up to where, there's telemedicine, there's televisits, maybe you don't have time to go into the doctor's office, but you can call, you can talk over the phone, you can use your device, your computer, your laptop, set up televisits and stay in the comfort of your home. There's Facebook groups, there's support groups. Whatever you need, I know it's out there. And the cool thing about technology is that it's making it easier to connect with people like you. Because contrary to popular belief, you are not the only one going through something or going through something that needs to be addressed. You're not the only one. So you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your friends, your family, your loved ones to reach out and get that help that you need. I cannot stress that enough. Reach out to someone. Make sure, check on them, make sure they're okay. You know what I mean? Times of gas, woo! Now, here's my thing. Now, gas, okay, yes. Gas is going up, but listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not tripping. And my friends and, my significant other, they're like, what? You don't see that gas is going? I don't care. This is why I don't care. Because this $25 is this $25, okay? Whatever I can get, because if this is what I got to spare this week and this is what I can do, guess what? This is what I'm doing. And however far and long it lasts, that's just what it is. Yes, everything is going up around us. Everything is just going bananas. But I refuse to allow that to ruin my summer. I worked hard all year long so I can sit back and enjoy my summer. So, okay, maybe I gotta go to the playground instead of an amusement park. But instead of being bent out of shape, I'm going to find a solution. I'm just going to do something else. Because there's free parks. There's trails. There's other stuff that you can do that if you got to put your little extra money in the gas tank, then okay, have a picnic. Okay, food is going up, but who says you need fried chicken? Put the chicken down, pick up a salad. Get some fruit, some vegetables, or honestly, going out to eat has been a little bit more cost effective than buying groceries. And I know that sounds crazy because it's like, oh, I want a home cooked meal. Yeah, but if a home cooked meal is costing you now $65 for one meal, and that trip to McDonald's is only going to cost you $20, I think that, you can cut some costs because I know everybody don't got food stamps. Everyone's not, able or in that position, which is fine. Big ups to the people getting food stamps. Big ups to the people that pay for their groceries. But the thing is how to make it work for you. Make this situation work for you. Come up with a solution that works for you. Maybe instead of going on 3 trips this year, you only go on 1. You only go on 2. Or you change the place. Maybe you get more people to go with you, so you get a group rate, and it changes the ticket prices. Like, at this time, you got to step up and use your brain. You got to be smart about the situation. You got to be intelligent about the situation. Not bent out of shape, because that's what they want you to do. They want us to panic and be scatterbrained and do dumb stuff. No, you can't do that. Take a step back, make a list, look at your finances, what you got bringing in, what you got going out, what you got saved, what you can do, what you can't do. Get a side hustle, invest in yourself. So you have some extra play money coming in so that you're unbothered by the things that are going on around you. Because I am happy and I am grateful. I am blessed. And sometimes I know, yes, that sounds so much easier said than done. But I refuse to allow external factors to get me down. And instead of going out, every weekend partying, maybe you got to grab a bottle and sit at home. Have a kickback, have a cookout. Get some hot dogs and hamburgers, fire that grill up that's been sitting there for 2 years. Call your friends over, invite your friends over, invite your co-workers over. Get some good vibes going, good old spades game, some Uno, some board games. Be smart, make this time work for you. Spend time with your kids, arts and crafts with your kids, movie night with your kids. Netflix is turning up, Hulu is turning up, Disney Plus is turning up. It's all right there in front of you. Sit in your backyard. Get some Dollar Tree. Hint, y'all want to save money. Stop buying that bulk candy from Walmart and the grocery store. Go to Dollar Tree. Yes, shout out the Dollar Tree. Okay? Shout out the Dollar Tree and them even if it's $1.25, okay, $1.30, maybe $1.31 after tax. But go in there and get your baby some snacks. Go in there and get you a decorative tray. Put some sandwiches on. Have that kickback, man. Utilize that backyard that you got. Or utilize your friends, your grandma, whoever got the biggest yard. Utilize it. We got to get back. We got to stop waiting until something bad happens to want to come together. And that's another thing. We got to get back to family reunions. We got to get back to girl trips, guy trips, friend trips, vacations, staycations. We got to get back to that. And I know gas and flights and hotels, all that is pricey. Well, that means stay your butt at home. But that don't mean once a month, once a week, every 2 weeks. You can't call the friends. You can't call the guys, call the girls. Well, come over. Everybody had a long week. Let's get us some wine. There you go, too. Get you some wine. Put that $45 bottle of Henny down. Get you that $5 bottle of wine. Okay? Everybody put $5 in. You got 4 bottles of wine. Now, y'all know how I know. You can get the right type of wine. It's going to be a good night. So, make this work for you. Okay? Make it work for you. Get your friends, your friends together. Put y'all heads together. Go into business together. Start a small business side hustle together. But you can't expect to get something out that you don't put no work into. Hence, hope that didn't go over nobody's head. Understand, everything we do is an input and there's an output. You got to do something to get something. Success is earned, not given. And I mean that in the most humblest way. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Pride Month. Again, success is earned and not given. Especially for those ones, I'm sorry. Not all of us have been fortunate to be, handed down or walked into wealth of success to where, okay, all you got to do is X, Y, Z. That's not everyone's reality, though. And this is another reason why I have had to shut out social media sometimes. I've had to shut out reality TV shows. I've had to shut some of that stuff down because at one point in time, it had me yearning for a lifestyle that wasn't my reality. Meaning sometimes social media, these TikToks, these YouTubers, they make it seem like, yes, this is everyday life and this is how it is. And then now you think you're entitled to that when you didn't put no work in. So how do you think that you're entitled to a lifestyle that you didn't put no work in to get and to have? No, it doesn't work like that. So I had to sometimes, block that stuff out and come to grips with myself and then now create my reality. What type of life do I want? What type of lifestyle do I want to live? And what is it going to take for me to get there? I had to come up with my own action plan and put the work in to get there. Now, I've seen success in some of the things that I've wanted to do, but I'm not 100% there yet. But please believe, through my perseverance and determination and manifestation, I'm going to get there. And I'm willing to help others get there too, because, like I said, sometimes we get caught up in the wrong things and we get distracted to where we forget, or, we get lost in the sauce, and we, aren't putting that time and effort in to accomplish our hopes, goals, and dreams. But that's the mission. That's the part. It doesn't matter how tired you are. It doesn't matter where you are in life. You cannot work for the man and not work for yourself, or work on something for yourself to have that you want. It doesn't work like that, because a part of that self-fulfillment, that's going to give you a satisfaction in life. I mean, of course, we've all been, unfairly treated. Something bad has happened to us. Things didn't go our way. So, like, everyone has a story. Everyone has something that's happened to them. And I'm sorry you went through that. But look, one thing, life does go on. And if you're still here another day, it's time to get back to it. So, yes, go to work, get your money. But if there's something that you want to do for you, you got to put time and effort into accomplish that. Get it in front of you, make you a vision board, an action plan. It doesn't matter what you need to do, but that thing that you always wanted, you can see yourself doing, you got to put time and effort into pursuing that so that you can get that satisfaction, because you owe it to yourself. If the right to being a USA resident is the pursuit of love, happiness, and liberty, or whatever it says, because, that's a little tainted too. But at the end of the day, you have an obligation to yourself to put that time and effort in to reach the hopes and goals and dreams that you once had for yourself. It's not too late. It's not too late. You're not too old. You're not too late. You just got to do it. And my significant other, I just felt like I'm too old. Listen. First of all, stop self-sabotaging. Stop self-doubting yourself. You're not too old. It is not too late. You just got to come up with an action plan on how to do it. Whatever it is. Because what gives you the advantage of where you're at this very moment is you know better. You're coming from experience. You know that, okay, you just know better. You do. So why not now be the easiest time to do something that you've wanted to do? I need to get back in the gym. The only way that's going to start, I just got to go to the gym. I'm not too old. I'm not too late. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I can definitely admit that. I'm a little tired and I've been busy. But I owe it to myself to make at least a 45-minute sacrifice to go get in the gym a couple times a week for minimum 45 minutes. That is going to change my life tremendously. Now, your hope and dream and goal might not be mine, and that's okay. But whatever yours is, make a sacrifice to put that time and work in. You owe it to yourself, and at the end of the day, you're going to be so proud that you did. When you start reaching your goals and seeing success in the things that you put time, effort in, and see it reward you back, that's the most satisfying, amazing feeling than anything. So you owe it to yourself to do that. Make it happen. But I am excited because as much as I've been working and I've been going to school, I've been paying attention, but, sometimes I'm like, man, I be having so much to say. And honestly, I just be here and I'm like, man, let me just turn on, let me just start talking. And I'm just like, that's the gift. One of the gifts, that I was blessed with is, No, I don't know everything, but I'm a pretty logical, reasonable, open-minded, down-to-earth person. And if I can help someone come to a realization for themselves or help get them to the other side of where they need to be, then I'm okay with that. Like, for instance, literally yesterday, one of my I sell shoes. So, hey, I got the plug on the shoes. Y'all go to my website. Y'all join my Facebook group, Royalti Clothing Company. I got it. Whatever you need, I got it. Okay, but anyways, listen. So I meet up with this guy. He wants to buy some shoes. And we've been talking, off of Marketplace, maybe a couple days now. And finally we decide to meet. And, we're talking. And he's like, man, so you do this all the time? I've been looking into how I can get a vendor so I can start my own little side hustle and, my own little business. But no one ever pointed me in the right direction on how I can get started or how do I find a vendor and how do I talk to them and things like that. I said, oh, well, okay. If this is what you're interested in, here's what I can do for you. So long story short, I ended up passing along information that I had and I've gained in my search of, wanting to be a drop shipper and things like that. So by the end of our conversation, he's just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's so rare that you find genuine people. It's so rare that you find someone that will just, help you or answer your question. He said, I'm not even from this area and I've been, struggling trying to find friends and meet people and things like that. So I appreciate it, to the point this man gave me a hug. He was like, I can't even shake your hand. Can I get a hug? Because, that was nothing but love. I appreciate it. And, thank you. So that made me feel amazing because that's what it's about. And I said, one thing I did say to him, I said, I know it's crazy, because the thing about the downside is people have information and they won't tell people how to do it. They won't tell people how to do this. They won't put other people on. I'm not like that. If I know something and I can help you accomplish your hope and dream and goal, I'm going to do it. If I know it, and it ain't always about money. Yeah, he paid for his shoes, but he left there now with more than that. And I left there with something that's worth more than money, which is the satisfaction that I did something good in the world, that I helped another person now be able to reach their hopes and dreams. Because that's what it's about, being helpers unto one another. So that blessed me in so many ways and just let me know I'm on the right path, that I did something good and this is where I'm supposed to be at, whether I'm helping someone verbally, or just helping them, because I know a lot. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And I know that all it takes is a conversation that can change my life and somebody else's. But that's also the power of networking. That's the power of just sharing an idea, communicating, and things like that. Because it's not always about what you're giving out, but what can you gain? What can I gain? And it may not always have to be money, but I just put myself in a position to gain, or it's going to come back. You got your good karma and your bad karma. You know what I mean? We know how that works, but at the end of the day, I'm satisfied and I feel good about myself that I help somebody, get ahead or get up, the come up. It ain't even about getting ahead, the come up. Everybody need a couple extra dollars right now. So if I know how to do it and it's not going to hurt me, it's not taken away from me, then why not? Free game. Because I wish somebody would have told me this a while back. Sometimes we end up working harder and not smarter. So let's look out for one another. Let's be helpers unto one another. And, 'cause that's what it's about. And I want to see more brothers and sisters owning stuff or having their own business and things like that. It's time that we do own stuff. It's time that we do have our own. What do you think we work so hard for and we celebrating Juneteenth for? It's time. The time is now. And I keep saying that. I don't even know where it keeps coming from. But all I just know is that the time is now. The time is now. Let's stop BSing. Let's stop playing around. Let's stop putting it off. The time is now to do something. The time is now to get to it. So, I appreciate you guys so much taking the time out to rock out and listen to me. I hope I said something that's going to help you, motivate you, make you better, help help get you right for you so that you can be the best for everybody else. I'm excited because I have launched my clothing line, Royalti. It is up. If you want to purchase a shirt or apparel, anything, you can go to my website, www.royalti. Understand it's spelled ROYALTI by BY Youniq YOUNIQ.com. Okay, now I know that's a little long, and I am gonna change it one day, but right now it's Royalti by Youniq.com. It's where you can get your apparel, Royalti apparel, Juneteenth apparel, Pride apparel. Then I got Youniq gear. If you need miscellaneous accessories, things like that, that's what's on that website, and that's www.youniqgear.com, youniqgear.com. These items will ship to you directly. They will come to you just like a present. It's not a bill, it's a present. So it's going to come to you, so go ahead, check those website out, get you some, let's be representative. And my next conversation, I'm going to talk about, where Royalti came from, my next segment, and talk about why I'm so passionate about it. And, it was a slow process, but I think I have all the pieces now to really put it together and keep it going. So I'm really excited about that project. I got some new music on the way, and my other music's out there. Look me up on all music platforms, Youniq, YOUNIQ. Follow me on Instagram, Youniq Love. I finally changed it to where now hopefully everything seamlessly runs together. So as soon as you type in Youniq, you should start seeing me. You should start seeing all of my stuff that I have going on, to where now it's all seamless and it all runs together. Connect with me. Let's talk. And I promise I'm going to be more consistent with this. This is going to be posted on my channels, on YouTube, on my Facebook. I need to figure out how to get it on Instagram, but I appreciate you for tuning in, tapping in, and let's get it. Love to be you. I am Youniq. Until next time, be safe. We'll talk.